guys, it's Adrienne with Mom Life with Adrienne. I am going to bring you along with me today as I meal plan for next week. It is Thursday the 9th, and I kind of don't know when I'm going to be going grocery shopping, but I'm still going to plan dinners for next week. We're going to do from the 12th through the 19th. We should change that to the 20th because my kids do not have school on the 20th. But we're going to meal plan. I'm going to dive into how I'm doing it this year because right now we are doing a freezer pantry challenge. But if you're new here, hi, I'm Adrienne with Mom Life with Adrienne. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 3. We are located in Northern Ohio. We are a budget-friendly family. We are kind of health conscious, but right now for the month of January, we are using what we have on hand as much as possible. Now, I'm not saying I'm not going to the store at all. I still need eggs. I still need odds and ends. But for our meats and our main meals, it's going to be what we have on hand. So I'm basing our menus off of that. But with that, we do normally I do my weekly shopping at Aldi's. We do normally a monthly shopping at Sam's Club. I've actually been doing Sam's Club more often, but getting eggs because they are cheaper than Aldi's for the pasture-raised brown eggs. Then we buy our meats normally at either Sam's Club, Fresh Time, and then we have family who have a farm down in Kentucky, so we have a bunch of meat from there as well. And then I think that's it for shopping-wise for food. I think so. But why do I meal plan? Well, A, we're doing it to save money, to use what we have on hand, to limit the amount of food we are wasting. Let's see, what else have I got on my notes? Saves money, less waste, eliminate, the big one. Eliminates the question, what's for dinner? This is hung on my fridge, and half my kids can go read it and be like, oh, that's what for dinner. Or we also, every Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. So it switches up of what it is. But when they ask me what's for dinner, I say, what day is it? It's Tuesday. So we do some theming with our nights too. But, so when I do our scheduling for our menus, I look at our schedule of who's home. My oldest goes to her father, normally 2 nights a week. So I make sure I plan something that she's not going to want. Like, I don't do chicken Alfredo if I know I don't have her because that's one of her favorite meals. I also look at Brian's schedule or my schedule if we have meetings to go to. Then the temperature outside. If we get that random warm day in January, which is not in our forecast, but it may be something out on the grill. I don't grill, but he does. But I make him do it. So we do with that. I also look at sports. So like tomorrow we are doing pizzas with our neighbors for the Ohio State game. Normally for the last few months, have been Sunday brown games that we get together with a whole group of families and we do dinners together, and our food is themed based on who the Browns are playing. So for New Orleans, we did beignets and jambalaya, but just kind of different things. When I look at our menu, I look at that. Also, what activities we have going on. Do we have basketball or Girl Scouts or whatever may be going on that we need, or when we had soccer was at dinner time. So we adjusted our schedule to eat earlier. So I knew it had to be a quicker meal, but not something that was going to be heavy that made her so she didn't want to run. All these different things that play into effect. But I'm starting back up this year, writing everything down. I've done it previously, and I always fall off track for whatever reason. I do keep track of it here. I do post about it on my blog. I do grocery hauls on YouTube. But I want to have this physical copy. It's just easier to flip through and writing down what we had for the week. So Monday, we had freezer soup. So for the past couple months, I have done a soup every Saturday, or at least once a week. And we ate it for a few days for dinner and lunches. And then whatever was left over, I would freeze. And I knew we would eat it later. So I pulled out a chicken vegetable and rice soup. We did that. And then we did homemade grilled cheese sandwiches. So along with our pantry freezer challenge, we're also doing a buy no store-bought bread. I am a sour girl mama through and through. And I prefer to use less processed foods. In all reality, that also saves money. It's better for you, whatnot. So we are also doing a buy no store-bought bread. The exemption to that is my youngest daughter's bread for lunches. And that's just because that's what she eats. I pick and choose my battles. And that battle is, if she wants store-bought bread so that she eats lunch at school, I'm going to spend the $2 for store-bought bread. So I made homemade sourdough discard sandwich bread to go with our grilled cheeses. And then Tuesday we did Crockpot chicken tacos and quesadillas. So Brian was home and he does not like just plain chicken in the crock pot. So we mixed it up. We did chicken, we threw in some salsa, we threw in black beans, chicken broth, and taco seasoning. So with that, it also means my kids would not eat it. So they had quesadillas, which is kind of normal anyways. Yesterday I did a Tuscan sausage pasta with our sourdough artesian bread. It was so good. And then tonight we are doing leftovers, and then tomorrow night I know already that we are doing ordering pizza with our neighbors. But I'm going to keep track of that. And then what I also like about this is I can go back, okay, January was a good month, or oh, I was on a good kick of cooking at home or eating healthier or whatever, and I can look back, oh, January 31st of last year, we did Crockpot cracked chicken sandwiches and smashed red potatoes, and my kids loved it. So I also have made notes of if my kids ate it. The look was because it says Santa pasta. I must have gotten pasta from Aldi's or Trader Joe's or something that was in the shape of something. But we are going to keep track of that for this year too. And back to our freezer pantry challenge. I keep a running inventory. I call it my kitchen inventory list. It's up on my Etsy shop. But I list everything that we have. We have a huge deep freezer in the basement that's probably like as big as me. And it is stuffed, and that's why we are doing this challenge in all reality. But so I keep an inventory of everything. So from the deep freezer, we use it or we bring it upstairs. Then I erase it. I do it in pencil. I erase it and update it. Same with our spices and herbs. I can keep track, and that's especially helpful if I'm making something and I'm like, oh, I need this ingredient. Do we have it? Instead of scrummaging through the cupboard, I can look and see what it is. And again, I am very good with keeping everything updated on here. We have a pantry upstairs and a pantry area downstairs that I keep track of that. Our freezer, and then our fridge, and then the other pantry. Okay, the only thing with the fridge, I do not necessarily keep track of every little thing. Because eggs, I know I'm going to buy every week. Milk, orange juice, yogurt, those are things I eyeball and I know that we need or we don't need. But, oh, we did. Do I have a pencil? All the condiments. We used all the green salsa, so I'm going to take that off this list and then put it on my grocery list. And I put heavy emphasis on I am good at this. And my oldest daughter is. My younger ones, my kids are 5, 9, and 13. So my oldest is really good. The younger ones really don't do too much. Brian, on the other hand, is not very good at this. But we will keep track of what we have and what we don't have. So when I am sitting here going through my list of what I want to make for the week, I'm going to look at our inventory and say, this sounds good, but do we have any, steak? I want to or beef tenderloin or whatever. Well, I don't have it, so I'm not going to make it. Maybe if it was on sale, I would buy it. But right now, because we are doing the challenge, if I don't have the meat, we're not buying it. And also, we have a bunch of pasta. And there's like half-used boxes that we will be eating more pasta dishes than normal to use it up. Because yes, it lasts forever, but when it's half open, I feel like you need to use it sooner. And also when I'm going through my list or making my menu, I'll also look and see what's on sale. I have the Fresh Thyme and the Aldi's ad. And yes, we are doing a freezer challenge, and yes, this is going to go against everything I just said. The only seafood I have, we have some crab legs, we have mussels, we have some tilapia, and there may be a half of a bag of shrimp. Salmon is on sale for $5.99 a pound at Fresh Thyme this week. So I will be getting some of that because I also want to keep healthy and keep buying what's on sale as well. And I know that we will eat up. But okay, let's jump into what we are going to eat next week for dinner. Let's see. Monday. Oh, what do you know? My child already made out my list. Okay, so Monday we're going to do chicken Alfredo. We have the chicken. Alfredo I make myself, so it's heavy whipping cream and like spices and Parmesan cheese. I know we have heavy cream, or I know we have Parmesan, so I'm going to need some more heavy cream. And then Tuesday we're going to do, again, Taco Tuesday. Last week we did chicken, so this week we'll do beef. I also switch it up with, we'll do fajitas. We'll switch it up and do shrimp or fish, or depending on what we have on hand. It also depends on if we have company and if it's nice out, if we're using the grill or whatnot. So beef tacos, I have everything I need for the tacos. So we're good on that one. And then let's do something else with chicken. I have freezer veggies that need up, so let's do a chicken stir fry. And with that, instead of just plain chicken and veggies, Brian does not like stir fry in the crock pot or the Instant Pot, so I will just cook up the veggies. And I will probably bake the chicken. But I will check and see. Let's see. Our condiments. We have, normally I do make my own sauces, but I know we have something. We have, where did it go? We have teriyaki sauce in the cupboard. So we are going to do teriyaki chicken because it's just one of those just to get rid of it kind of thing. Thursdays, 90% of the time we do leftovers, and then Friday we're doing homemade pizza. So we're gonna jump back. We don't have any plans for the Sunday, and I know that we need something. I saw that we have a pork roast in the freezer. So we are going to do a pork roast. We have carrots. As I'm writing rabbits, okay, carrots and potatoes, and that will just go in the crock pot. And then, so that's Sunday. So I got Sunday through Friday done. And then let's see what else we got. I will figure out, I will probably do a tortellini sausage soup on Saturday the 18th. We got nothing on the calendar besides basketball, and I know it's something. We have a lot of sausage, we have like 10 pounds of sausage in our deep freezer that is grass-fed, organic, free range from the farm that needs to be eaten up. So we will, and I know my kids will eat it, so we'll do the tortellini soup. And that, I just need the tortellini. I have the broth because we make our own. We have the sausage, the soup. I have spinach now, so it just depends. Do I need spinach by the time I make the soup? Just depends on how long it lasts. And then the following Sunday, we'll probably do, I will also do grilled cheese with those because Soup and grilled cheese is just always so good together. What else do I want to do? I will probably do, because we didn't do any, we'll probably do tilapia that night for the 19th. And we'll do a frozen veggie. I think we have like a cauliflower mixture that we can do with that, and then rice. And then I said I wanted to also do the following Monday because the kids are off school. And that, you know, we always do. We always normally do something. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I think we're going to do something with chicken. Mondays are always like a chicken pasta night or just a pasta night. Oh, maybe we'll just do like spaghetti. We have not done spaghetti with a red sauce. Throw in hamburger or ground sausage. Again, we have to use that up. We've not done a red sauce, and I will make some like breadsticks for it. So that is our menu. Let's jump in. Sunday, we're gonna do a pork roast with carrots and potatoes in the crock pot. Monday, the 13th, we're gonna do chicken Alfredo with broccoli. Tuesday, beef tacos. Wednesday, chicken stir fry, and we're doing teriyaki with that one. Thursday is leftovers. Friday is always homemade pizza unless we have something else planned. Saturday, tortellini sausage soup with grilled cheese. Sunday, tilapia with frozen cauliflower and rice. And then a sausage spaghetti with red sauce and breadsticks for Monday the 20th. So there is my meal plan for the week for the next 10 days, however long that is. The only other thing, I need black beans for the tacos that I thought of. But there you go. Keep it simple. I also, on another note, I obviously have a blog. I have so many recipes on there. I have some cookbooks, but I also keep a running list of like meal ideas of things I want. And within my, just on my computer, I have a tab, like a folder with other recipes that I want to try. And me being me, everything is tweaked. Most of the time I season with love. So I'm not really using a measuring spoon, but I guesstimate when I'm doing recipes that I'm posting. But there you go. What is on your menu for this week?